sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. What's up?
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
First down, San Francisco.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Room to run inside the 40. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the 49ers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
On the ready. Here we go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
17-yard.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll get this out wide. He'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third down, 3 to go.
Ready.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky-Merritt. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the time. When you just
to the pylon, he's in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Commander.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Commanders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Still run here with McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with a 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Get set. I need to stop.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. It brings up 3rd down.
Outside. Ready, start.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5.
Get set. Ready, team, watch out. Up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Gain of 36 yards.
So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at
Come on,
the
come on.
35-yard
Hey.
line.
Gravity Lions.
On 1st down, it is back to Krosky Merritt. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Ready,
2nd
set.
and
They face
7.
2nd down and 7.
Warriors. Here we go. Rock off.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ranger. Cowboy. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
60 by 19 Lions.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Commanders first down. First and
Hey,
10
hey,
at the
check,
13-yard line.
let's go. Hey.
A toss, right side, and here's Koski Merritt. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now, Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Okay,
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Liking 18. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
First and 10.
21-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 12.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. A tight end in motion now. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Niners first down.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
And he'll get about 6 there. Setting second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 3.
Outside. Watch out. Start.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
What a luxury, Mike. I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
They set up the screen to James. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Purdy now on second down. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. Go ahead.
Again in the air for Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Over the top. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown. 49ers. Pinheiro on for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down. Of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Check, pass, go! Scoop!
They'll run with Damian Martinez. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Another run with Martinez. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Now pass deep from McCoy. That is caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed pass.
And he'll take this one in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Washington. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
ground. It is James to start the clock. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Remember, he has a touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The 31-yard line.
Get set, get set. 118, what's up?
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Get set, get set. Up.
Off the play fake, Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and you got to find a way to put that ball across the goal. That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
He's to the 35. Down the sideline, past the 45. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, 49ers.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the play along the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down, 49ers.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A run with James. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. James. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time with James. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan James. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Roll. Japanese ship. Chop alert. Go.
This drive will begin with a run, and here's Martinez. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Renardo Green. And the Niners are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Turn his TV off.
Get set.
They'll start on the ground with James. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught back corner of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is, and no, I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bryce Huff in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Daniels. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
70 rings. Come on, go.
Throwing is Daniels. Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 50, trap 50.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Siddick. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd
final chance for this defense. And here's third down.
18, watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday to the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.